I want it to look like my ponytail is being pulled super tight. Like my edges are being snatched. Those extra bags of chips I had trying to look like I didn't eat this week. Snatch it. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Nina. Today, we are going to be reviewing the iconic Doublewear. As you know, that this is a very popular foundation. It's waterproof, transfer-proof, heat and humidity resistant, and it's a true 24-hour wear. And wait, it gets better. It's non-acnegenic, oil-free, fragrance-free. Those are all the keywords that we're all looking for. I don't think it gets any better than that when it comes to a foundation. So today we'll get to see what this really looks like on skin. So I prepped my skin, serum, moisturizer, and primer. And as you guys see, I have a couple of breakouts. It's nothing too bad. I got my face waxed like a month and a half ago, and it just gave me dark spots because I don't know, I think I was allergic to the wax. But either way, my skin is coming back together, of course, after using Advanced Night Repair. So we're going to get started. Let's get right to it. This is going to be fun. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I should have the pump, so don't bash me. But the pump is the best route to go. If you ever buy this foundation, purchase the pump as well. So you don't need a whole lot with this. This color is Amber Honey. And I know it looks a little wonky, but just wait till it gets onto my skin. It's gonna be fine. The foundation brush that I'm using is from It Cosmetics. It's a airbrush brush. So let's get started. So of course, when you're putting on foundation, you're gonna pat. What I love about the It Cosmetics brushes is that it is non-acnegenic, lasts forever. It doesn't harbor bacteria. Brushes harbor a lot of bacteria. These brushes don't harbor bacteria. Okay. Do you guys see that? I didn't even do most of my face yet. I only did a very little bit. Doublewear it's iconic for a reason. It's the #1 selling foundation in North America, and I actually saw a TikTok review saying that it's the #1 selling foundation in the UK as well, which I thought was very interesting. So underneath my eyes are like a little black. Don't judge me because I had some eyeliner on earlier and I tried to get it off as best as I could. Okay, so there we go. This is exactly how Doublewear looks. And of course, I prepped my skin correctly. So I know a lot of people are probably going to say, oh my gosh, that looks so flawless. Your foundation is only going to lay as great as your skincare regimen. Estee Lauder has your perfect shade. They have my perfect shade as well. But I use bronzer and concealer and all that other stuff. So I always go like a shade a little more neutral. So we'll see, but I'm sure it's going to look perfect because it always does. This is my favorite foundation. So I have multiple different shades in this because my skin tends to change during different times of the year. But we're going to go. And I'm going to use one of my favorite concealers. This concealer is a concealer that I absolutely love. This concealer is an absolutely amazing concealer. It works very well. It does its job. It stays all day. And it's also great to touch up your makeup throughout the day if you just want to throw it on in your purse. Of course, mine is old, so it looks wonky, but it's Born This Way by Too Faced. So it can be used as a concealer and you can also touch up your makeup with it. And it's actually pretty big for the price because this thing is $30 and that's actually pretty big. The color that I'm using is called Butterscotch. I am going to put it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my brush to blend it out. So I'm going to show you this brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. This is actually one of my favorite concealer brushes. It's called a blending brush. I don't think it was made specifically for concealing, but it really works very well. Okay, look at that concealer. It's a super full coverage concealer. And it smooths out like nobody's business. So I'm gonna do both of my eyes before I start blending it out. And you probably don't need as much concealer as I use, to be honest with you. I don't know, I go hard in the eye.
I go hard in the paint.
I don't know, I love concealer, and I know that this color you guys are like, what is going on? Just wait. Trust the process. I know y'all talking about me right now. Stop talking about me, just trust the process. Alright, so we're going to go back in with the foundation brush, the It Cosmetics foundation brush. I'm going to go to glitter. And I'm making it worse. Oh my gosh! So my vanity table has glitter and I haven't sealed it yet. So you're seeing the glitter from the... Oh my god, I just totally ruined this. Hot mess express. But anything with makeup is fixable. Still trust the process, because I know y'all are like, oh, I got this. Not new to this, I'm true to this. Oh, and have you guys noticed that my camera is long ways? I'm actually doing it right now. I did not know this whole time. That's so special. We're going to use the Huda Beauty setting powder in Canufa. I love this. I love this setting powder. This setting powder is everything. And it's very fine. That's what I like about it. It's very, very fine. So it's not cakey. You'll see. You see that melted into my skin like it was butter. I always hate when I'm doing my powder or my concealer and I'm doing this because I feel like I look like I'm challenged. Do you see that? Do you see it's coming through? Do y'all see this? Do you see this? This flawless finish? And this is no filter. Trust me, you can appreciate a good old beat. This is the first time I'm doing my makeup in the actual camera and not using my vanity mirror. So kudos to me. Everybody clap.
Thank you for making all that noise tonight. We really appreciate it. You're far too kind.
What's next? I should have cleaned this off before I shoved this on camera, but don't judge me. Juvia's Place. They have an amazing bronzer. Their bronzer is... oof. If you don't know, you better find out and try it out. So let's go. So this is my Estee Lauder brush. And we're gonna snatch it. I want it to look like my ponytail is being pulled super tight. Like my edges are being snatched. Those extra bags of chips I had. Trying to look like I didn't eat this week. Snatch it. Come through. So, guess I'm going to go back in and sharpen up this contour. And I'm being lazy. I know not everybody really cares about their contour being like very defined, but I really always want my contour to be very, very defined. I kind of wish I had my regular vanity mirror. I feel kind of weird. This has a little foundation powder from this morning. And the foundation powder I used is by Estee Lauder. And it's just going to help, like, just kind of marry everything together and blend everything out. I love this brush, but I can't figure out the brand. So if anybody knows where this brush came from, please drop it in the comments. Because I really would like to purchase some more brushes from them. But I know it came in either my Ipsy box or my Glossy box or my BoxyCharm box. And I'm going to use the Huda Beauty bronzer. Now they do not sell this one at Sephora. They sell this on hudabeauty.com. I actually really like Huda Beauty a lot. Estee Lauder is my favorite makeup company and skincare line, but Huda Beauty has really nice eyeshadows and they actually have some really bomb stuff. So here's my highlighter. So you only place your highlighter right where the light hits. You guys see that? Listen, if I could look like the Tin Man, oof, I would put highlighter all over my face. Come through, shining like a diamond. Bam, bam, bam. Look at that, bam. I'm living for this highlighter. I can't really show off my highlighter at work anymore because we have to wear masks. So I'm a little excited that somebody can see my highlighter. So don't judge me. Too Faced. This is a matte eyeshadow, but it's liquid. Now that's pretty cool because it just makes life so much easier for me. This is actually probably one of my most liked products in 2021, and I'm gonna do one eye at a time because I don't want this to dry on me. I am going to use this brush. This is a Morphe brush. I believe it's a N578 or N573. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll get it and put it in the description. Look at that. If you ever struggled with eyeshadow, I can't begin to tell you how much this makes life easy. When I'm going to work sometimes and I don't really have time to like really sit down and really do my eyeshadow, I'll just throw this on. They don't have a whole lot of colors though. That's the only thing, is they have like browns and this burgundy and like some lighter colors, but there's not really a huge color selection with these. I hope they do come out with more colors because this is like something that I feel like makes everyone's life easier. And I'm gonna go in with another brush at the top and just blend it out because your blending is so important with your eyeshadow. And I don't want to have any harsh lines. Do you guys see this? Look, that was so easy. It's called the Too Faced Melted Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow. And this is exactly what it looks like. This is the box it comes in. This thing is amazing. You see, it didn't make the bristles like stick together. Which is, I feel like a lot of liquid shadows like you can't really use a brush because it like sticks together and it's kind of like harsh. But this doesn't do that, which is why I like that shadow. That's unlike any liquid shadow that I've ever tried before. So that's definitely one that I feel like if you're really not that great at shadow, you gotta go grab it because it makes life so much easier. This palette is a fairly new palette. This came out a little bit before Christmas and I was absolutely dying to try this and I purchased it, and this is the first time, actually the second time I'm going to be using it. I used this earlier today. It's called Rose Quartz by Huda. And like I said to you guys before, I really love Huda Beauty shadows. They have such amazing quality and pigmentation, and it doesn't take a lot of work to really get color payoff. So the color I'm going to use is called Comic Love. It's this color right here. This palette, look at it, guys. It's amazing. I'm sorry, y'all, if you guys hear that noise. You guys see this? Look how, I know I just showed you guys how easy you can do an eye look. Like that, I did no magic trick. Like that cream eyeshadow and this, all I did was use my fingers. So that should really show you guys that you can really have a really nice eye look without really having to do the most or having to be great at makeup. Like everyone can have a really nice look without like really being a professional. I know that a lot of people struggle with, oh, well, I don't really want to wear anything and look like a clown. Those are like huge concerns. But if you're using beginner friendly products, and that cream shadow is a very beginner friendly product, and the Huda Beauty shadows are very beginner friendly as well. And the reason why I feel like this shadow is very beginner friendly is it's very pigmented. You don't need a whole lot and it's easy to blend. It's not chalky. So if you're a beginner and you really want to learn how to use eyeshadow, I would suggest using like the Huda Beauty eyeshadows. Estee Lauder has some eyeshadows that are really great. Natasha Denona has some shadows that are really good and not chalky, so you won't have issues really trying to have your shadow show up and blend out, because this was super, super easy. Now I am going to go back in with the same brush and blend a little bit more. So I'm going to use So Me by MAC. MAC, Estee Lauder, and NARS have the best liquid lips on the market. They were the last brands to come out with liquid lips. And so I feel like they really mastered the formulas. These liquid lips are very comfortable. They're matte as well, but they don't feel like dry.
Oh. Okay.
You know, like other brands that have came out with some, I don't want to drop any names, but there's a brand that has liquid lipsticks that I really cannot stand the formula. They have some nice colors, but the formula is just like very questionable. But this formula is absolutely amazing. The color that I'm going to use to ombre is called Divine Divine by MAC. Because I'm not used to really doing my makeup in a camera, I feel like I overused the pink. So, I'm not going to put on lashes now because honestly, I'm recording and then I'm going to wash this makeup off and do my skincare. So, and I don't know where I put my glue. So, there we go for that. This is the setting spray that I love. This is All Nighter Ultra Matte. When I tell you this is the best setting spray on the market, this is the best setting spray on the market. The very best. I actually wore this setting spray. I sprayed my makeup. I had a 6 o'clock flight to Orlando. And from Orlando, I was going to Jamaica. I had an N95 on the entire flight. And when I got to Jamaica and got to my hotel, and keep in mind, Jamaica is hot, and I got to my hotel, my makeup had not budged. I'm already wearing Doublewear, which is waterproof, transfer proof, and heat and humidity resistant. But this setting spray, This is the truth. The only thing is, before you spray it, you have to shake it. See it? I wanted to dry before I open my eyes. Of course, I always like to use transfer proof and waterproof makeup. Which is why I have like all the goodies for waterproof and transfer proof makeup. And I feel like a lot of us really struggle with that, because if we're going on vacation or we're going somewhere and we do actually want to wear makeup, we want it to be non-transferable. We want it to look amazing. We want it to stay that way all day. And these products absolutely do. I'm very happy that you guys were able to join me on this review of the few products that I showed you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Thank you all for the support that you give me. I see a lot of you are really supporting me and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Bye for now.